Friends, congratulate oneself for the patience, for the consistency, which is the first and foremost requirement in life in general and in spiritual life in particular. Slowly and steady only wins the race. So, the being regular, being sincere, little more addition of the thoughts that I must understand, I must do sadhana, I must reach the goal. If in these three aspects, if the intensity grows, then our sadhana, which is already on the track, picks up the speed without in between delays for any inner or outer reasons. In what way Bhagavan's help or grace comes in this regard is He will put us in such tests outside that we are forced to become introverted. So, whenever unsurmountable problems outside are coming, understand that it is Bhagavan's Kripa pushing us to become inside introverted, to discover the truth and reality, and understand that everything else is unreal, false. Giving undue importance to that is the cause of all misery. By giving undue importance, we have involved excessively, and that is coming in the form of this reaction, this response. So when we understand it, become introverted through every of the outer any of the things. They can be problems, miseries, losses, etc. Not only ours, looking at others, their sufferings, their problems. From that also we can learn. And every learning, every experience, if it gives us learning, and every learning, if it makes us introverted, every introvertedness, if it is taking us towards the Lord, mind you, we are the most fortunate ones and blessed ones. Even of these non-positive are not there, which are for the majority, even through positive experiences also, that I lived my external life fully well, you know, with my professions, with my educations, with my family, with my social, all the things. So I am up to the brim with regard to them. Yet they are not giving me a complete, continuous, deeper satisfaction. So let me pursue if something is there, divine and higher and infinite. Such people like Shaunakaha in Mundaka. He has not come to the Guru out of frustration. He was a Mahashala. He was great person in many aspects. So to hear Bhrugu also did not go to father out of frustration. He has gone after the outer worldly fulfillment, which was not the true fulfillment. Something greater, diviner, nobler, higher, independent and infinite. So I want it. Is there such thing? Yes, it is. So in either way, है ना, दुख में सुमिरन सब करे सुख में करे न कोई जो सुख में करे तो दुख काहे को है. Either sukha dukkha means the outer convenience or inconvenience. Sumiran karna means contemplation on the truth. Either way, when we turn toward the truth, turn toward the reality, turn towards the self, turn towards the Brahman, turn towards the Atman, then we are in the absolutely right track. Only two things thereafter we have to do. Walk, even if it is slow, never mind, but consistently. Never allow any distractions to take us away. If these two cares we take, then we are just about to reach. That's it. May the entire Guru Parampara, Shruti Mata, the Lord bless us in making our inner faculties so pure, sharp, subtler that all these things at this very moment we thoroughly understand and put our due efforts to abide in it and reach to that abidance very soon. Thereafter, no looking here and there, no looking back. We know where to reach, we know what's the path to walk, and we know we are walking on the path with our preparations. Rest all Prabhu Kripa, Ishwara Kripa, Prarabdha. I have nothing to worry about it. Yeah, miseries come, definitely will come, because this life I became sadhaka. Earlier, what are the things I have done? Is it not? In that way, negotiating with all inner and outer mental thoughts and distractions just to be on the path, just to be on the track. To reach to that level, the only way is consistency in studying Shastra, and that's what we are blessed with. Not only outside from the Lord, inside also, the Jiva is lucky enough to have this consistency with minimum of oppositions and reactions. Thank God, thank the Guru Parampara, thank the good we have done in the past, thank all the Mahatmas who blessed us, thank you to the parents, thanks for the punya which we have done to people, and they have extended their goodwill. All put together is ability to be on this path. Otherwise, one cannot be consistent in this path till it is reached. Everybody is on this path only. पर एक जन्म में 10 दिन 15 दिन बाकी सब संसार, अगले जन्म में 1 महीने 2 महीने पूरा संसार, अगले जन्म में 1 साल 2 साल पर फिर फिसल जाते हैं. But if we are consistent in classes, in homework of our studying, mananam, chintanam, no matter if it is 2 3 hours, but minimum 24 hours we have to be on this path, then only the goal is reached. That is ultimate. There is no compromise in this. That we may reach after 10 lives, we don't know. There is no compromise in that. But now in this life, every day we are consistent, at least in few hours. That's a big, big, big achievement. In the other time of the day also, when we don't become too much involved in the things with strong ego and strong likes, dislikes, and strong insistences that ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, then we are safe. Remember, nothing happens in life as we expect or think. What has to happen, that alone happens. Other than going through and negotiating and doing our sadhana, we cannot change the world, we cannot improve the world, we cannot change the people. हम अपने आप को change नहीं कर सकते. Slowly we have to come out of those illusions. Big illusions that the world will listen to us, world will follow us. अरे what are you for the world to follow? कोई दिमाग है हमको कि दुनिया हमको फॉलो करे या हमारी बात सुने? And why are we attending actually anything other than the self? Everything is not self. You are giving value to self, not self, even after studying the self knowledge. So slowly each of these illusions we come out. We should come out. 10 15 मिनट डेली वो सोच में लगाने से देखो, वरिंग अबाउट वर्ल्ड प्रॉब्लम सिचुएशन इज डिफरेंट, थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट वरीज इज डिफरेंट. वरिंग इज एवरी samsari does. A spiritual seeker thinks about the worries and understand that they are not worthy. Then the moment he drops them, they are gone. You understand? We are worried about all which about which we don't have any hope or control. Then जिसके ऊपर हमारा कंट्रोल नहीं है, उसको worry थोड़ी करना चाहिए. Relax. ईश्वर भगवान का प्रार्थना करो. One of the good techniques is what? Always understand that these problems are not first time we are facing. Many times these and me more severe than them, serious than them we are facing. Second, not only we, the whole world has their own problems going through. Because other than Brahmagnani, all others are identified with Jiva Bhava, Dehadi Tadatmya. As long as these two are there, continuous sins are committed by all, and the result of the sins will be in the form of dukkha to everyone. Outside they may appear to be smiling. Is it not? Like politicians. Outside they appear to be giving big, big lectures and smiling. अरे inside उनका जिंदगी में कितने परेशानियां हैं बेचारे. कंटिन्यूस स्ट्रगल, खाना नहीं होता उनको ठीक, नींद नहीं आती. They have to stand in that particular party and protect it and do the publicity and all. और कोई बंदा पॉलिटिक्स में अगर अच्छे दिल का है, सबसे ज्यादा दुखी होगा. Though already corrupt hai, he will not suffer that much because he will do every ghotala, every horse trading. He will not have regret and guilt. But somebody has gone with the real service orientation. To serve, you have to get power. To get power, you have to do all nonsense. But he is not interested to do that. Then he will not get power. Then he cannot serve. See the frustration in them. Honest to the party for such a long time, but nobody recognizes. Vichitram. And remember, with all spiritual study, we have how many weaknesses in them, in us, then how many they must be having the other personal inner weaknesses. कोई तमोगुणी होगा, कोई रजोगुणी होगा, कोई अलग अलग विकारों के स्लेव होंगे. Nobody called as human being is free from dukkha inner and outer. See any other industrialists, how much everywhere, publicity, management of the quality of the product, and the chain should go on continuously. At any place, even one group of people doesn't work. Another production unit, the supply unit, the packing unit, the accounts unit, कोई भी ठीक काम नहीं किया तो सब पे असर करता है वो. बेचारा, and who will join in the company with what motive, who knows. And even the honest person's taken, कब किसका दिमाग नहीं बदलेगा कौन जाने. Everybody tortured in this world. Only spirituality is solace. In that, living in minimum, outside having devotion to the Lord, inside knowing spirituality. Self. You see the other sports persons, how much competition. The filmy वाले, अरे बाहर जुग करने वाले सितारे होते हैं बेचारे inside. How much they suffer. Because they got that limelight में आते हैं, glamour में आते हैं, then they don't listen to anyone. Once that ego comes, they listen only to their minds. Minds are so wretched that they take them to all negative habits. Neither they can tell outside, nor they can come out of inside, getting addicted to all negative things. Baap re baap. I'm just saying to say, when we have problems, tell that it's not first time, and we are not the only ones. Everybody have. Therefore, time is the solution. Some places we can put little effort. Many places we can't put efforts other than not aggravating the problem by our ego and our involvement, even though we are not called, we need not do anything. बस समय का इंतजार करो. But my problem is not ending. Yeah, some problems won't end till we die. That's it. Some health issues. They throughout life मरने के साथ ही जाते हैं. Some mental dukkha, created by sometime our own near and dear ones, they won't end. Only a spiritual seeker knows clearly that they are prarabdha, and slowly by valuing the divinity more and more and devaluing this, to some extent he comes out of them. What that extent? That they won't affect him more than a limited form, that his sadhana is not disturbed. That's it. फाइनली देखो, साधना को नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम, फ्रॉम दैट ओनली वी आर गेटिंग स्ट्रेंथ. From our classes, from our study, from our swadhyaya, only we are getting the strength to negotiate. When the problems come, we leave this support, the problem consumes us. It consumes us. So we have to be more careful. So in this way, life is everyone's like that. Let us be serious, sincere from our side, honest and pure from our side, and put our due efforts, being regular. That's it. Let the Lord take care remaining. And after all, such a big universe may, in the millions of things that are happening, what is we, our body, our mind, our senses, our intellect, in that the knowledge, अब कितना है हमें यार, speck only. We are not amoeba also, even lesser than that. Our abilities, capacities, knowledges, कितना है बताओ. कितना कोई ये मरने का टाइम आया, अभी तक हमको क्या खाना है क्या नहीं खाना नहीं पता, कब सोना कब नहीं सोना नहीं पता. दैट इज आवर मेच्योरिटी. किससे बात करना नहीं करना नहीं पता. वी आर नॉट क्लियर इन चूजिंग आवर फूड, आवर फ्रेंड्स, आवर डे एक्टिविटीज. व्हाट इज आवर औकात. ये जो शास्त्र पढ़ना है तो टाइम पास. भगवान इज प्रोटेक्टिंग द वर्ल्ड फ्रॉम अस बाय एंगेजिंग अस हियर. Other than that, Nothing great. Anyway, let us enjoy today's our chanting where we have seen yesterday. Annam Brahma Upasana is over. Everything is over. Let us start again. The first one. One more round we do. Then the next one we take the Taittiriya Upanishad Parayanam, which will be our next study. Om Parayanam Taittiriya Upanishad Prathama Shiksha Valli. Om Shanna Mitraha Shamvarunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Bruhaspatihi Shanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतो तद्वक्तारमवतो अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 शिक्षां व्याख्यास्यामः वर्णस्वरः मात्राबलं सामसन्तानः इत्युक्तः शिक्षाध्यायः सहनौ यशः सहनौ ब्रह्मवर्चसम् अथातः संहिताया उपनिषदं व्याख्यास्यामः पञ्चस्वधिकरणेषु अधिलोकमधिज्योतिषमधिविद्यमधि प्रजमध्यात्मं तामहासंहिता इत्याचक्षते अथाधिलोकं पृथिवीपूर्वरूपं द्यौरुत्तररूपम् आकाशः सन्धिः वायुः सन्धानम् इत्यधिलोकम् अथाधिज्योतिषम् अग्निः पूर्वरूपम् आदित्यौत्तररूपम् आपः सन्धिः वैद्युतः सन्धानम् इत्यधिज्योतिषम् अथाधिविद्यम् आचार्यः पूर्वरूपम् अन्ते वास्युत्तररूपम् विद्यासन्धिः प्रवचनगं सन्धानम् इत्यधिविद्यम् अथाधिप्रजम् माता पूर्वरूपम् पितोत्तररूपम् प्रजासन्धिः प्रजननगं सन्धानम् इत्यधिप्रजम् अथाध्यात्मम् अधराहनु पूर्वरूपम् उत्तराहनुरुत्तररूपम् वाक्सन्धिः जिह्वासन्धानम् इत्यध्यात्मम् इति महासंहिताः य एवमेता महासंहिता व्याख्याता भेद सन्धीयते प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मवर्चसेनान्नाद्येन सुवर्गेण लोकेन यश्छन्दसां वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय आवहन्ति वितन्वाना कुर्वाणा चिरमात्मनः वासागंसि मम गावश्च अन्नपाने च सर्वदा ततो मे श्रियमावह लोमशां पशुभिः सह स्वाहा आमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा विमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा प्रमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा दमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा शमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा यशोजने सानि स्वाहा श्रेयान्वस्य सोसानि स्वाहा तन्वाभगप्रविशानि स्वाहा समाभगप्रविश स्वाहा तस्मिन् सहस्रशाखे निवगाहन्त्वयि मृजे स्वाहा यतापः प्रवतायन्ते यथा मासा अहर्जरम् एवं मां ब्रह्मचारिणः धातरायन्तु सर्वतः स्वाहा प्रतिवेशोऽसि प्रमाबाहि प्रमापद्यस्व ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विशजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भवेव भवानिति मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोहमहाजलधिं भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीवेदव्यासवैशम्पायनाग्निवल्क्यादिशङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहिन्दवसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरविश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम् अस्मिन् कार्ये निष्ठितानां दिव्य नित्यनिरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं च श्रीकृष्णयजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तरीयोपनिषदः पारायणमध्ये वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ॐ यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं। तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः संवरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावेद तद्वक्तारमावेद आवेन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ अथ तृतीया भृगुवल्ली। अथ प्रथमोऽनुवाकः। प्लीज चैंट। ॐ भृगुर्वै वारुणिः वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीः भगवो ब्रह्मेते तस्मा एतत् प्रोवाच अन्नं प्राणं चक्षुश्रोत्रं मनो वाचमिति तगं होवाच यतो वा इमानि भूतानि जायन्ते येन जातानि जीवन्ति यत्प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्ति तद्विजिज्ञासस्व तद्ब्रह्मेति सदबोधप्यत सदवस्तप्त्वा। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Theoretical knowledge about Mithyatva Jagat is different from keeping the world really away and getting ourselves freed from it. Theoretical knowledge about Brahman to be this and that is different from doing all the due required processes to experience that Brahman. So we have to be thorough in all the theories and more importantly in the practice also. So the Sarupa Lakshana of the Brahma told when the Brahma Prapti happens, what a beautiful things that will be obtained, that also told in our Brahmavalli. Is it not? Anandam Brahmano Vidwan. A person who becomes knower of the Brahman, he gets the Ananda. Then Nabhibheti Kutashaneti. There is no fear to him from any of the things at all. You know, then he transcends all the bondages, limitations. Every beautiful things were told. So, the भय चला जाता है, अभय प्रतिष्ठा होता है, then नित्य निरंतर आनंद सुख मिलता है. All were explained. But then it all is when we reach Brahman. But to reach Brahman, we have to do the sadhana. That is why the equal importance to the third Valli. As much the first Valli was important for us for doing the upasanas and preparing ourselves, so much important was the second Valli, which taught to us about Brahma Vidya. है ना। ब्रह्म विदाप्नोति परम शुरू किया वहां से, ब्रह्म का स्वरूप लक्षण बताया, उपलब्धि स्थान बताया, तैयारियां बताए. Then when we reach that Brahman, how the life becomes the ultimate is there are no regrets, guilts to a Brahmagnani. Kimahagam sadhuna karavam, kimahagam bhamam. These regrets not there. Regret and guiltless life, fearless life, avaya pratishtha. Then there is a ananda, not the ananda like of the Brahmadeva Adi, which are limited, conditional, and full. Having heard all that, now we have to discover that Brahma Anubhuti in us. Therefore, Brahma Vidya Parisamapta Tat Prapti Sadhanam Tapaha Vaktavyam. So that's how the Bhashyakara has given in crystal clear words that never get satisfied with the Siddhanta Jnanam. Be satisfied only with the Anubhuti. Anubhuti can never come without translating that Siddhanta Jnanam into Vyavahara or practice, sadhana. So that's how the third Valli started. And the first one we have seen who is the Guru, the Varuna, father, who is the disciple, the Bhrugu, son. Then great bringing up by the father of the son, which made the son very famous. Like children on the stage play when they are in the second, third class. There is some drama they are playing. So cute they look. People appreciate, clap. Karte. But nobody looks at the fellow who made up this useless fellow in such a beautiful form. In the same way, everywhere we see the trainers, the coaches, they are behind the scene. Many people don't recognize. They only recognize the performer and his appearances. We appreciate the building and the owner. We never know who are the laborers, contractors they have made. No, if the country is growing in such a beautiful constructions, any project, how many thousands are working behind, we don't appreciate. Our intellect doesn't go to that level. I always surprised when a huge meeting is organized by a party. 2 दिन पहले अनाउंस करते हैं, then 2 दिन के बाद the meeting starts. So such a huge pandal, so many chairs, mic system, police control. अरे कौन है वॉलंटियर्स, कौन काम कर रहे हैं बेचारे लेबरर, वो भी भगवान के रूप है. इज इट नॉट? दे आर द वंस हु ऑर्गेनाइज ऑल दैट. वो नहीं होते तो कुछ नहीं होता. In the same way, Bhrugu has become Vai. Vai means great. But then the Varuna has brought him up. And contribution of the son disciple is allowed the father to bring him up. Again, the relation between Guru and Shishya, parents and children is the parents and Guru must try to bring the children and the disciples up systematically, and these fellows should cooperate. How beautiful that life is. So we have seen all that Bhrugu, how he was so single pointed in every aspect, very clear in every aspect. My father is great. He is a Brahmagnani. He can give me that. And I want that only. And that he will give me when I duly approach, like any disciple approaches. Therefore, there is no any type of wrong thinking in him. How beautifully he is brought up, देखो. जिंदगी में ना सोचने के लिए भी एक बुरा विचार नहीं आया मानो, हा धन्य नहीं हुआ जिंदगी. इवन फॉर द एग्जाम्पल सेक देयर इज नो बैड थॉट. थॉट ही नहीं है तो एक्शन कैसा होगा. हाउ वंडरफुल दैट ब्रिंगिंग अप. दैट इज द ट्रू वन. वाह, ग्रेट. So he was brought up like that. Brought up is a passive voice applied for both. Brought up by the father's efforts, brought up by his own contribution. Then straight away, Bhruguruve Varni, Varunam Pitaram Upasasara, Adhihi Bhagavo Brahmeti. Hey Bhagavan, teach me Brahma. Kathaya, Adhyapaya, educate me. And remember, 100% the education is given to us by the Guru. But remember, 100% the education is received by the disciple. In two ways, if the disciple is 0% prepared. If the Guru is 100% prepared and giving the knowledge, the Shishya will never be able to receive. On the other hand, the disciple is 100% improved and matured. Guru is telling only 1%, 2%. That is enough for the disciple to catch maximum. Therefore, you and I as disciple have to focus on our qualification as a disciple in terms of all the external and internal. And externally that service to the Guru and tuning to him and all that. Internally making our equipments qualified, equipment settler and all. That's what is the actual topic in this first Anuvakam. The तपस्या की बात. When हम तैयार होते हैं दो शब्द काफी है गुरु के, बस एक ही श्लोक काफी है. एनी श्लोक यू टेक, सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य, काफी नहीं है क्या जिंदगी में मोक्ष पाने को. अनन्या चिंतयन्तो माम is not enough of Gita and all, and Upanishad also. One shloka, any one of them you take, meditate on that, it is over. We can reach. So in this way, when he asked Adi Vago Brahmeti, Tasma Etat Prauvacha. To him, the Guru said, Annam Pranam Chakshuru Shrotram Mano Vacham. So be careful about them. Annam is Sharira. Pranam is Attaram, inside. Then Chakshusrotra Mano Vacham are the equipments with which the outer perceptions are received. This is what for any Vyavahara Samsari. Now, here, what are they told as? Two things. They are told as answer to the question, Brahma Mujhe Batao. Oh Guru, please tell me Brahma. This is the question. Atihi Vago Brahma. To that question, this is the answer. Annam Pranam Chakshusrotra Mano Vacha. Then the Bhashyakara has to come and tell, do you mean to say that all these six themselves are Brahman? Answer is yes and no. Yes, because there is nothing other than Brahman in the universe. Therefore, they have to be. No, because they are an Atma right now. They are not experienced as Atma as they are perceived. है ना? शरीर को शरीर के रूप में देखने से वो आत्मा नहीं है. शरीर को आत्मा के रूप में जानने से वो आत्मा हो जाए. So therefore, then what is the meaning or purpose of Guru saying these six things? Bhashyakara says, Brahma Upalabdhi Dwarani. So through these gateways, we have to reach to the Brahman. After reaching to Brahman and look back, all these again experienced as Brahman only. Remember, final goal is Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. Aham only not Brahma, Idam also is Brahma. Brahma is that which is supporting the play of the universe called as Idam and Aham. While that's happening, he is not disturbed. That stage we have to reach to. सिर्फ अहम में ही ब्रह्म नहीं है, इदम में भी. सर्वम खलु इदम ब्रह्म. न सर्वम ही एतद ब्रह्म, अयम आत्मा ब्रह्म. बस देख जा रहा हूं सबको, वो भी ब्रह्म है और मैं जो देख रहा हूं वो भी ब्रह्म है, देखने वाला. अदरवाइज ब्रह्म का परिपूर्णता को हमने पूरा समझा ही नहीं. In the beginning, we are told to keep the word away to discover the Brahman on the seat of Dhyanam. Once we discover Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. So, what are these Annam Pranam Chakshusrotra Manovacham? Brahma Upalabdhi Dwar. Now, you have to enter into these paths, the Dwaras, discover Brahman. So, to discover Brahman, we need to have the Lakshana of the Brahman. Therefore, Tasmai tat pravacha annam pranam chakshushrotro mano vachamiti. Then tadjignasasva. After saying so, he says, Tagam again hauvacha. Again he said, the Brahma ka lakshana vakya. Tatastha lakshana vakya. Yatova imani bhuta nijayande ye najata nijivanti yat prayante visamvishanti ti tad vijignasasva tad brahmeti. These are all the teachings of the Guru. These are all we have exhaustively studied. Every of these sentence with Bhashyam. Having received. Now I am reading the Bhashya now. Mhm. I am reading again what you have seen yesterday. Saha Bhrugu Brahma Upalabdhi Dwarani Brahma Lakshanam cha Shrutva. You and I are like Bhrugu only now. Because what was taught to him by his father Guru, Varuna, we also heard. What is that? Brahma Upalabdhi Dwarani, so to Brahma Lakshanam cha Shrutva. I am repeatedly saying it so that it gets registered in us. These six are ब्रह्म उपलब्धि द्वारा, इन्हीं के द्वारा हमको ब्रह्म को पकड़ना है एंड ब्रह्म को पकड़ने के लिए दिए गए हैं, नॉट टू गेट लॉस्ट इन द आउटर वर्ल्ड. Please remember, after these many years of study, you must be very clear that I myself am getting lost in the world through my own equipments, by my own delusion and ignorance, that these are given for me to know the Lord, not to get lost in the world. If this common sense has not risen, we are not listening at all our Shastras. We are not serious at all. And with whatever the pocket money the father gives, the son is misusing it and destroying himself. So you'll have to realize that my distraction is because of misusing what I am given by the father. I have to use it rightly. So all the upadhis are given to discover Bhagavan Baba, not to get lost in the world. This lesson we have to learn from the Bhrugu, who very interestingly, having heard from the father these two things, Brahma Upalabdhi Dwarani, Brahma Lakshanam cha Shrutva Pituhu. Then what? He said, thank you, Papa, मैं जा रहा हूँ अभी, मैं जो चाहते हूँ वो चाहूँगा वो करूँगा. Was he satisfied with theory and got lost in the world? No. Then what did he do? Tapaha. Brahma Upalabdhi Sadhanatvena Atapyata Taptavan. You know, Tad Vijijnasasva Tad Brahma Iti. Please do the jignasa of those things. Do the jignasa of the Brahma, which has got these three Tadastha Lakshanas in the Upalabdhi Dwara or through the Upalabdhi Dwara of Annam Prana Chakshushotra Manovacham. Tad Brahma, तुमको वो ब्रह्म मिल जाएगी. हो गया, गुरु ने कह दी. Very important thing is Bhrugu now took up tapasya as Brahma Upalabdhi sadhana. वहां थोड़ा ध्यान लगाना. See the Bhashyam, कि ब्रह्म लक्षणम च श्रुत्वा पितुः, from father having heard both Upalabdhi Dwaram and Lakshanam, ब्रह्म का तपहा ब्रह्म उपलब्धि साधनत्वेन atapyata taptavan. He has done the tapasya as the sadhana for Brahma Upalabdhi. Now, in that only the crux is there. Nobody in the world is without doing tapasya. It is small or big. Quantitatively, it may vary. But everybody is doing some or the other tapasya. Okay? Point important is what? Doing for what? That tapasya. Everybody is working hard. But for what? Only the one who is working hard for the Brahma Prapti alone will get Brahma Prapti and thereby that infinite bliss and moksha, etc. etc. And anybody else doing all tamasya not for Brahma Prapti, they are bound to. Should we not catch this point deeply into our heart? You and I are working hard every day. Without working, we can't be. नहीं कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठति अकर्मकृत् कार्यते हि अवशः कर्म सर्वः प्रकृतिजैर्गुणैः. We are forced to act in this world. But what did we keep as the goal? That's important. Here tapaha we are saying as hard work. Satapo tapyata. Brahma upalabdhi sadhanatvena. Okay? Atapyata taptava. So therefore, theory will not be sufficient to give us moksha. We have to experience that Brahma Jnanam, Brahma Tattva, which we studied in the entire second Anuvak Valli. But that can never happen if you don't work hard. That hard working to experience Paramatma is called tapasya. What is tapasya? We have seen, and what Shankara Bhagavan said here, we touched yesterday, we are going to study. But then be clear. Saha tapaha brahma prapti upayatvena brahma upalabdhi sadhanatvena atapyata taptavan. Okay, now the discussion. Very, very important. Yesterday we saw it, but once more for more clarity. Here, Guru himself has raised a question. सिद्धांति कि कुतः पुनः अनुपदिष्टस्य एव तपसः साधनत्व प्रतिपत्तिः भृगोः अनुपदिष्टस्य father never told better do the tapasya. So father has not told, then how did he take up the tapasya as sadhana? साधनत्व प्रतिपत्ति ही भृगो हो तपसः, है ना? भृगु को तपस्या एक साधन है, साधना है, ऐसा मन में क्यों आया, क्यों उन्होंने स्वीकार किया? इवन दो फादर हैज नॉट टोल्ड. इज इट नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग? क्वेश्चन मीन्स हैज ही ब्रीच्ड द rule of discipline to the father guru and did something which is not told? Important. There's so many hundreds of things in this that can be learned. All that I will not analyze. We will not, two, three only we will see there. That's first what he says, Bhashyakara. उसके आधार पर ही हम discuss करेंगे. What is the question now? Father did not tell that do tapasya, but son did tapasya, taking it as the upalabdhi sadhana. कहाँ से लिया उन्होंने? है ना? Father ने बताया नहीं, but as he became disobedient there, or what is the rahasya positive in it? What is the rahasya क्या है? So, answer is this one. कि सावशेष उक्ते है. सावशेष उक्ते है. Means what? The father has not told the thing completely. He told incomplete. Does it mean that father doesn't know? You know? Like a teacher asks a question in a question paper in an examination hall, a mathematical question. Beta answer. मतलब does it mean that the father teacher doesn't know the answer? है ना? इंटरव्यू में जो सवाल पूछते हैं, इसका अर्थ ये है कि वो इंटरव्यू को नहीं पता, बेचारा मैं तुमको बुलाया हूँ इंटरव्यू के लिए, तो मुझे बताओ जो मैं नहीं जानता हूँ. And he asked a question and puts a test. Not that the invigilator or the testing people or interviewing people, they don't know, they know it. They ask whether the other fellow knows it or not to know. Here also, first thing is ruled out. That it is not that Bhrugu, the Varuna doesn't know, therefore he did not tell. He is a Brahmagnani. Why will he not know? So that point of father not knowing is rejected, he knows. Then what remains then? Okay, why he has Savashesha Ukte hai? Okay. First, how do you conclude that Savashesha? Not a complete answer given, because Dwaram and Lakshanam cha told. Savashesham. The Lakshana of the Brahman is Savashesha. Get into it. What is the Lakshana of the Brahma told? That from where all the beings come, that because of which they are all sustained, that into which they go to become one with. What? The things that are seen. Yata hava imani bhutani jayante, yena jatani jivanti, yat prayanti. Here, the Brahma का तटस्थ रूप में लक्षण बताया, but exactly this is Brahman, he has not told. Because child asked, tell me Brahman. आदि भगवत जब पूछा बेटे ने, बेटा ये ब्रह्म है बताना चाहिए. ब्रह्म नहीं बताया वहां, आधा ही बताया, तटस्थ रूप से बताया, कंप्लीट नहीं बताया. सावशेष उक्ति मीन्स दिस मीनिंग. Then the disciple started thinking, okay, Savaseshamitad Sakshat Brahmanaha. Okay, Savaseshamitad Sakshat Brahmanaha Anirdeshatu. है ना? ब्रह्म का साक्षात निर्देश नहीं हुआ, तटस्थ रूप से निर्देश हुआ, तो फिर पूरा ब्रह्म बताया नहीं गया वहां. सो सावशेष हो गया. सो फादर डिड नॉट टेल कंप्लीटली. नो, द डिसाइपल डिड नॉट थिंक पापा को नहीं पता है पूरा, या और किसी को जाके पूछो. नो, दिस इज द जीनियस ऑफ भगवान आदि शंकरा's thinking, positive thinking. What he says here, he first he completes that analysis. Anyatha he, if it is not the savashesha, है ना? If it is Niravashesha, if it was to be complete, what is the meaning of complete teaching by the father to the child, from the guru to the disciple? कि अन्यथा ही स्वरूपेण एव ही ब्रह्म निर्देष्टव्यम, ब्रह्म का स्वरूप से निर्देश किया जाना चाहिए था. वही जिज्ञासा में पुत्र आया, because the one who asked with so much of devotion, respect, and is none other than your own son. And how the nirdesha of the Brahma, Sakshat Rupena Swarupena, should have been told by the father कि इत्तम रूपम ब्रह्म इति. बेटा ब्रह्म ऐसा है, पक्का बताना चाहिए था. Because the son is disciple is son. With such a respect, reverence, he has approached. He should have told instead of that, यतो वा इमानि भूतानि न जातानि, सीधा बोलो ना, नहीं बोला. Then, so, sacha evam, nacha evam niradishatu. So, exactly in this way he has not said, बेटा ब्रह्म ऐसा होता है ना. एक्चुअली ना ब्रह्म को ले आकर बच्चे को दिखाना चाहिए, या बच्चे को ले जाकर ब्रह्म के पास दिखाना चाहिए, है कि नहीं? Like the child wants some things to see, the father can buy en route and show. If he wants that, पापा मुझे देखना, well, ला रहा हूँ बेटा शाम. Yeah, something you want to see like the lions and tigers, he should show mummy, or he should take him to zoo park and then he should show. Is it not? Because he asks, Papa, I want to see lion and tiger. And I don't take him to Lions Club meeting. There. तो हियर पापा ब्रह्म चाहिए दिखाओ, अति ही भगवो ब्रह्म थी. चल बेटा लाता हूँ ना शाम को. He should have brought ego, this is ब्रह्म. Because specifically child asked clearly. और अच्छा बेटा उधर है, वो आता नहीं, मेरे को हमको जाना है, चल चल, देखो दिख रहा है ना, दिस इज ब्रह्मन, लाल है पीला है काला है. बट दिस वे डिड नॉट से, because it cannot be told actually like that. But here analysis is in this form. And the explanation going on is for what? The teacher's teaching was Savashesham. Then what is the response of disciple on that is $1,000,000 point. We are seeing that. First it is proved. Savashesham Uktavan. So when child asked, he should have told, बेटा ऐसा होता है, बट ऐसा न चाहिए एवं निरदिशतो. किम तरी means what? What's the conclusion? Conclusion is सावशेषमेव उक्तवानो. Therefore, completely पिताजी ने नहीं बोला. Then here is the genius of the child. He did not tell me completely doesn't mean he doesn't know. He did not tell me completely doesn't mean that he doesn't love me. He doesn't want me to grow. No, no. These are all an egoistic, biased, selfish fellow's thoughts. Remember, any such thoughts of doubting, questioning someone comes means what? We are selfish. We are egoistic. जहाँ स्वार्थ और अहंकार होता है तभी जाकर दूसरों को हम संकोच संशय रखते हैं. So this fellow has no ego and samskar, that is some swartha. So he will not misunderstand father this way कि पप्पा ने सबको बताया, मेरे को नहीं बताया, जान मुझको नहीं बताया, मेरे को प्यार नहीं करते, वो पूरा नहीं बताया. These are all bewakufi. These are all childishness. These are immaturity. With this only we suffer 24 hours throughout our life. That is the golden day when we understand this nonsense and come out of it. He minds business. He is always positive. Therefore, see that next golden sentence. भाष्यकार का भाष्य. इसको समझाने के लिए हम ये सारा एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं पिछले 10-12 मिनट से. ही कि अतः अवगम्यते. Therefore, it is arrived at by the disciple in his mind. He is doing it is soliloquy you call, self-talking. अपने आप के अंदर गल कर रहे हैं. What is that? अतः अवगम्यते. So he says, father ने पूरा नहीं बताया, इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? अतः अवगम्यते नूनम, indeed साधनांतरम, some other sadhana api अपेक्षते पिता. The father wants me to discover some sadhana. He wants me to discover some sadhana in these two things, three things. He has got confidence and faith in me. Therefore, he has given what do you call, the freedom to me, and he is expecting from me. है ना, कॉन्फिडेंस है, फ्रीडम दिया, और उम्मीद रख रहे मेरे ऊपर कि साधना अंतरम मैं खुद मेरे अंदर से निकाल कर करूं, समझ कर करूं. दैट्स व्हाई वी सेड 100% फीडिंग शुड नॉट बी डन. देन दिमाग सड़ जाएगा, बढ़ेगा नहीं. एंड वी आल्सो शुड नॉट टेक 100% instructions all the time. Then our mind intellect again same will not be growing at all. We have to take our life into confidence, our own hands. We have to analyze exactly what we are doing wrong, where we are going wrong. Then we have to find solutions from within with the instructions and guidances given outside, from outside.